What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments. Let's get into this bracket. So obviously we already had our first round match, the first Fatal 4-Way of the men's and women's. And we had Sami Zayn versus Penta versus Braun Breaker versus Dominic Mysterio. And we saw Sami Zayn go through to the second round for a one-on-one match with either Randy Orton, LA Knight, Aleister Black, or Carmelo Hayes. It's going to be Randy Orton. We're getting Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton in the semi-finals. On the other side of the bracket, we have Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest versus Andrade versus Shinsuke Nakamura. This match, I think it's quite obvious who's winning this one. It's obviously going to be Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes will be moving on to the semifinals to face either Sheamus, Rusev, Bronson Reed, or a mystery opponent. This mystery opponent, who do we think it's going to be? Do we think it's going to be Karrion Kross? Do we think it's going to be Ilya Dragunov? Who could it be? I think it's Ilya Dragunov, and I think Ilya Dragunov wins this Fatal 4-Way to face Cody Rhodes in the semifinals. Now we're in the semifinals. We got Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton on the left side of the bracket, and we got Ilya Dragunov versus Cody Rhodes on the right side of the bracket. I'm going Sami to take it all and move on to the finals against, unfortunately, Cody Rhodes is moving on to the finals. It will be Sami Zayn versus Cody Rhodes in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament in Saudi Arabia. Now, are they going to pull the trigger on the person that Saudi Arabia absolutely adores, Sami Zayn? I think so. I think Sami Zayn will be your 2025 King of the Ring winner. I personally think Sami Zayn is winning this year's King of the Ring tournament. Now we'll talk about the women's bracket. We had a match on Monday Night Raw. We had Rhea Ripley versus Kairi Sane versus Liv Morgan versus Roxanne Perez. And Roxanne Perez advanced to the semifinals. Very good win for Roxanne. I'm happy for her. I think she deserves it. She's proven a lot. I'm very happy for Roxanne here. The second part of the left side of the bracket will be a SmackDown Fatal 4-Way. Jade Cargill versus Michin versus Piper Niven versus Nia Jax. I'm between two here. It's either Jade Cargill or Nia Jax. I'm going to predict Jade Cargill will be winning this Fatal 4-Way to face Roxanne Perez in the semifinals. Now we move on to the other SmackDown bracket, which is on the top right of the bracket. We have Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss versus Chelsea Green versus Candice LeRae. It's either going to be Charlotte Flair or Alexa Bliss, and there can only be one queen, and that queen is Charlotte Flair. Woo! Yes, sir. Charlotte Flair moving on to the semifinals to face either the returning Asuka, Stephanie Vaquer, Raquel Rodriguez, or Ivy Nile. I think Ivy Nile is taking the pin from Stephanie Vaquer in this Fatal 4-Way, and we will get Charlotte Flair versus Stephanie Vaquer and Roxanne Perez versus Jade Cargill in the two semifinals. Here we go, guys. We're in the semifinals for the Queen of the Ring tournament. We have Roxanne Perez versus Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill is taking this. Jade Cargill is taking the ball and running. She's gone. She's at the finish line. She's going to the finals. Jade Cargill in the finals against either Charlotte Flair or Stephanie Vaquer. And ladies and gentlemen, I got Jade Cargill versus Charlotte Flair in the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament in Saudi Arabia. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Queen of the Ring, the 2025 Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia, Jade Cargill is your Queen of the Ring. I'm hyped. This is a great bracket for both of the men's and the women's. Very good matches on both sides. Hopefully I predicted this bracket correctly, because this is the way I would book it. And the way I would book it is obviously the way I think is right because I booked it. So if it does end up like this, let me know what you guys think. Is this a good bracket? Did I cook? Let me know your brackets down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.